Welcome to Granite City Talent Show 2. We are here to inspire you by showcasing the various talents of the Northeast. You've now seen our 4 performers work through the themes, goals and source of passion. Now they move on to the next theme, which is...
The third theme is obstacles. What challenges we had to overcome.
Obstacles. How do you overcome the things that stop you from succeeding? Let's find out how each contestant implemented this theme into their performance, what obstacles they overcame, and how. Will they implement the judges' feedback? We would just like to take this time to remind you to be kind. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there and be judged by others. Now, first up is Peter. What obstacles have you faced?
I think one of the biggest obstacles I had to overcome was my own self-confidence and my own self-doubt, and also my diagnosis.
How did it affect your talent?
I think it stopped me being going on about what I wanted to go on about. I mean, comedy's been a very a bitter-sweet pill to swallow at times. You know, when I'm good, I'm really, really good, but when I'm bad, I'm atrocious. And I was always doing this like punchline gag stuff, but it was always bankable stuff. So you would always get good laughs and good response, and because of that, I would get booked. But then once I started to come away from that, I maybe didn't have the right confidence or the right, belief in my abilities and what I do now. And so it was a learning curve, and it was like you would have some good gigs and some bad gigs or whatever. So I think that was tough. But I think when I was diagnosed when I was 30 with BPD, that was, it was difficult to understand what was going on and things like that, and I think I needed to deal with that. At that time, things were even more impulsive. You know, I didn't have my kids around me or a steady partner or whatever at that time. So it was quite, and I had a lot of growing up to do. I didn't start growing up until about 38, and some people still say that I'm like a child in a way. But I think I've been trying to overcome my own self-doubts.
How did you overcome it?
I think I've learned that, I can't be perfect as much as I would love to be perfect. As much as I'm an amazing evaluator, it means that you can cause yourself a lot of self-doubt. But I don't do that as much now because I learned to be a bit more kinder to myself.
Thanks for sharing that, Peter. Now for the performance. The judges said they wanted Peter to focus on his delivery and involve different topics. Let's see how he does.
Just to let you know now, I am not a cat person. I'm too sensitive to own a cat. A cat will reject you constantly, all day. If I wanted to feel that level of rejection, I would join a dating site. A cat's not like your kids, is it? You're like your kids. It eats, sleeps, and poops in its own bed and expects you to clean it up. I tell you one thing though, cats are clever, aren't they? I mean, you give it a 2x2 square and it knows to leave the house. Unlike your kids, you give them a front door, back door, 4 front windows, 4 back windows, and they're still biding at home. A cat will also bring back less birds. You know what I mean, mums, do you? Your kids are always bringing birds home. At least the cat brings back a dead bird. But your kids will only bring back half a dead bird. And by the time she's opened her moo, you would be wanting to bury her in the garden.
Let's hear what the judges have to say.
I'm gonna let you go first then.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I thought his delivery was really spot on there. I think he took the comments on from last week, and he took some risks there. So I thought, he did. Talking about dead bird and burying it in the back garden. We'll talk about who the kids are bringing back. Yeah, all right, okay. well done, Peter. I like that. What about yourself? What did you think?
Yeah, I've said that he's looking into the camera a lot today. He really comes across really confident today, very clearly spoken today.
Yeah,
confident.
absolutely.
Yeah, and I think he does kind of choose like things that I think some people might find that a little bit risky, but I like that because I think he's just like, this is me, this is where I'm going with this. He knows there's a niche for that, you know, and I think it's great. Obviously being a cat lady, when I initially heard him, I was like, where are we going with this? But I actually think he's growing,
Yeah, that was his strongest performance personally. I think so. I think he's got better in terms of his presentation and the way he's interacting with the camera. He seems a lot more comfortable and in his element now. So I think he's definitely.
His presence was there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with you. What was your score?
I would give him a 9 for that one.
Brilliant.
And I think there is definite room for improvement still, but there is definite progression in the right direction there.
Yeah.
And it's all about delivery. You know, I think you could tell the corniest jokes, but it's about how you say it. And if he can, I think maybe just building up a bag of material to talk about. And if he's got the way he delivers it down spot on, then everybody's going to enjoy what he's doing for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I think he has enough faith in himself to deliver what he's comfortable doing and what he thinks is funny, and he knows that there's that niche for that out there, then absolutely. And I really believe that he just nailed it today. So I'm with you with a high 9 today as well.
Brilliant, AJ. We're agreeing. Nice.
We sure are.
I am actually really looking forward to the next performer. I've got high expectations for this one. What about yourself?
Yeah.
So that is 18 out of 24 from the judges. Well done, Peter. Sadly, we don't have the footage of Peter's recording, but it's his best score yet, and the judges were impressed. I think it's safe to say he'd be happy. Now for our in-house artist, Lag. Let's find out more about what obstacles he's faced and how he interprets this week's theme. The feedback from the judges was to show us the process of creating his final piece and to explain his thinking behind his creations.
Let's rise from the phoenix, shall we?
Abby, you're making me angry in that way.
See what to work with. Let's begin. There is a reason why I'm drawing a phoenix. My way of saying that been reborn. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Probably people will know or know someone who's been suffered from Crohn's disease. No, it's a really, really bad disease. It's not for the faint-hearted, you might say. So that was like an obstacle, but Crohn's never took me down. I fought it. I have now got 2 beautiful daughters who mean the world to me. Never thought I would manage to see them. Never thought I would be a dad. Just proves keep on fighting for what you want. We'll see how this turns out. Time for the fun part. Why the phoenix? I hear probably someone saying. Well, a phoenix never really dies. Phoenix is always reborn. I died twice on my operating table, but God gave me this second chance. I have a lot to give to this world, and I hope that some people may relate to it. There is method to my madness, but you will see in a minute. The phoenix represents me rising from the ashes of everything that I've been through, and I just hope that my message comes out to many people as it has with me, especially all the everything that I've been through, from the Crohn's disease to having stoma, and now obviously this pandemic has happened, this obstacles have happened, but I'm just like a phoenix. You may burn me into ash, but I will rise from the ashes.
Wow! Let's hear what the judges think.
Well, I mean, we wanted personality. We wanted to see lack. Well, you can't get much more personal than that, and I was so captivated throughout that. He's a genuine inspiration. Like, obviously, it was really nice seeing one of his daughters, but to hear of his story and his struggles and what his art was and how that related to a metaphor for his life, that was so deep, man. That was so deep. I've got not much more to say to that apart from hats off. That he bared all. You have to be in this position of vulnerability but also a lot of strength to do something like that. And we saw like in a different light there, and I've got so much respect for him. Like, so much respect for him.
Yeah. Same. He's really let us into his world today, into his life. He's told us his story. He's told us what inspires him. He's incredible. Just the fact that he's done a Phoenix as well, the fact that he fights on and he battles, very much stole my heart completely. The mental health message that he has sent out. There's so many people who do perform or do their artwork, singing, dancing, whatever. It's because they're trying to deal with something going on in their own mind, but so many people don't admit to that. The fact that he has is just incredible and just makes me just have a shine to him even more. So I think he was incredibly brave, and yeah, I thought the vibrance of his picture was absolutely amazing. I thought his camera work was actually really good today as well. So yeah, he's really come out of his shell, and I was extremely impressed with him today. And again, it's just a joy to watch. I mean, just listening to him and hearing what he's been through and how he's turned it around, and that takes courage, and I know that every single day, to get up when you've been through something and keep going, and to channel that into something that's going to bring joy to others. Just incredible. I can't say anymore. I'm going to give him an 11 today, because I do feel that he has come on so much from the last one, and that he has really done everything that we've kind of asked him to do. So, what about yourself?
I'm going to give him a 12. I think a 12 for that one.
Yeah.
Powerful imagery there. The judges are impressed. 23 out of 24. Well done, Lack. We all need inspiration to help us through difficult times, especially now. Let's see how he reacted.
Great feedback from the judges. Hopefully I'll do good work for the next lot. I would definitely improve more on my work, and especially I'm going to do more probably technical drawings, more fancy, delicate, or even paintings even. We'll see how we get on then, eh?
I'm a bit speechless to that. I need like you know when you're about to go for like your next course in food, posh people that have a palate cleanser. I need a palate cleanser after watch.
You need a sorbet.
Yeah, I need a sorbet.
Virtual one, okay?
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the next performance. I think this is going to be good.
Yes. Yeah, me too. Right, shall we?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Next up is Stuart. Let's hear about the obstacles he had to overcome and how he plans to interpret it into his performance.
This week, since the theme is obstacles, I've decided to perform a song that I've written myself about being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. When I was 7 years old, I became very ill and was taken into hospital. I was weak, dizzy, tired, and very thirsty. The doctor soon told me that I had type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition That means your pancreas can't produce insulin anymore. Insulin is needed to carry the energy from your food all around your body. People with diabetes have to take about 5 or 6 injections of insulin every day and check their blood sugar levels all through the day and night. Living with diabetes can be tough. When my blood sugars are too high or too low, I feel awful. I get weak, tired, thirsty, I get sore heads, and it becomes even tricky to walk. Even if I've been up all through the night, I still have to get up to go to school the next day. Sometimes the nerves and excitement of performing on stage in front of people can make my blood sugars go high or low. I really learned that diabetes or any other illness will not stop you really from achieving your dreams. Singing and performing also helps me to relax and forget all about my diabetes. Writing the songs helps me to realise that diabetes has made me into the person I am today. It's made me stronger and braver than I was before. That is why my song is called Stronger Than Before.
Wow, thanks for sharing that. You're unstoppable. The judges last week were wowed by his performance, and I think they'll be expecting the same again. Can he do it? Stronger Than Before, an original song by Stuart. Take it away.
Sore head, aching, rough road, breathless. All started that day when my life changed and I felt all the pain. Confused, breathless, got to the only one the answers I forget.
gave the judges just what they asked for. Let's hear what the judges think.
Oh, AJ, what can I say? The guy just oozes talent.
He really does.
He's like a 5 foot just column of talent. How can you talk? I mean, yeah. Any comments?
Yeah, I just thought he was brilliant again. Very strong vocal, came straight in with that today. Looks really confident today. I mean, to be able to play the guitar like that and sing like that at that age, I mean, at any age is incredible, but his age especially.
Oh yeah.
Really loved the song, actually. Resonated with it as well, which obviously helps. I think he is very mature for his age in what he sings and performs, and how he comes across like that as well. Like really, that he understands. You know, he's empathic. So camera work was really good again, and you know the biggest thing for me with him, passion. His passion for performing. That you know he could be. This is the thing I've always said from day one. He's quite quiet. He's quite a shy lad when he comes on at the beginning. Usually, you know, if he's speaking or whatever. But then once he gets going, he knows where he is and he knows where he wants to be, and he just does it with passion because he knows what it does for him. So yeah.
Brilliant.
What about yourself?
I mean, what a great assessment, by the way. That was brilliant, and I can't really top what you've said. I think he's taken on my comments, at least from the week before. He added a bit of an arpeggio, a bit of alternate picking at the beginning, which I thought was really nice. And then it's a little bit of an intro, then it goes in. So he's shown that he's a really talented musician as well as a really talented singer. Just the way that he's feeling what he's singing, you know. By the way, I'm gonna show myself up here. Is that a song? Is that a famous song?
I don't think it is. I'm sure that's his own work again.
If he's written those lyrics, I don't know any 13-year-old that could write lyrics like that. That's just insane.
That was what was making me think about the song today. Has he written that, because it's quite deep?
Yeah.
And it's quite an adult-y theme. So yeah, I would be interested to know. I've certainly never heard that, but it doesn't mean it's not somebody's song. But I've never heard it before, so I think he's either written or a family member has.
If he's written it, then that's really impressive. But he's feeling those words, so obviously it means something really deep to him, because you can just feel that in the way he's coming across.
Oh yeah.
It's very captivating.
Really can.
I mean,
Yes.
I've decided to give this guy another 12 because, to be honest with you,
Same.
he's on a roll. You can't improve upon what he's doing without a bit more time, and like he's already perfect. I'm saying from what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I agree. I've given him 12 as well today. So yeah.
well, there you go.
We're agreeing again.
We're agreeing again.
That's to agree with each other, you know. That's nice. AJ and JA.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think is that the last one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's already over. Well, what an amazing...
I know.
I mean, it just gets better and better, doesn't it, from all of our performers?
Yeah.
Apologies, there is a delayed communication between the judges and producers. Most importantly, he scored his second 24 out of 24. Well done, Stuart. Up next is our man Morgano. The judges last week described Morgano as a rising star, loving his style. Want to see him continue building his vocals and delivering greatness? Let's see how he does.
The song's called Obstacles. What knows our face if you... Sorry I'm late for the beginning, but it feels like the end now. It's impossible to say when you're feeling, no need to pretend now. Yeah, you know me. I've tried and failed. This time I'm wondering now, am I wrong? 'Cause I know it's hard to say the right thing in the right time, in the right way, to love someone who doesn't let you down.
Mellow vibes from Morgano. Let's get the judges' feedback.
Oh man, that. You go first this time, AJ.
Okay, I was really impressed with him. I always am, but more so today. We're seeing a lot more of him today, he's coming out of his shell, which is lovely to see. I like the kind of slow and steady build up, and then it just got stronger and stronger. Again, more than happy to listen to him perform all night. Very dreamy vocal, raspy, almost Snow Patrol. I'm getting that vibe today. I think he's really, really talented. Really enjoyed seeing him enjoying his own performance and the movement. I just think he's really coming along in leaps and bounds, and really enjoyed it. What about yourself then?
I'm gonna agree with you and everything you've said there. Like, it started off, I don't know if you've ever heard of a guy called Jose Gonzalez. He's like an acoustic guitar player. And he started off like that. Then it kind of went into, like Foo Fighters, kind of Everlong kind of thing, sort of Snow Patrol. Yeah. And he was doing a thing where, I don't know what tuning his guitar's in, but it's absolutely, I love the sound he's getting from it, the rhythm and the dynamics he's getting. He got even in there, I think he even got in there some harmonics and a little bit of solo work. And do you know what I realized? The audio was crystal clear, and the camera and the lighting was absolutely brilliant. That has just blown me away. I don't know how he's going to top that, honestly. That was brilliant, Morgano. What are you giving him? I'm the same, 11. Now, I've left it open because I think he's still got a lot more in his bag to offer there. Yes. And I think next week he's going to do that. And I think it's a definite 12 next week if he does that plus the little bit extra. So,
I agree. I think he's slowly and steadily coming on, and I agree with you that I didn't want to go straight in there with the 12, which is why I kind of hesitated, because I do think he's just going to up it just that little bit more, and then we're just going to be right there. So, yeah.
Totally.
Well, Morgano, the judges think you have a little bit more to give. 22 out of 24. Your highest score yet. So well done. Well done, everybody. You're all stars in my eyes. Theme 3 is completed. The next theme is future. We asked the 4 performers to tell us their dreams and take us on a journey. Will they be able to do that and implement the judges' feedback? We would like to take this time to say how proud we are of everyone who has contributed to the show. This show isn't about competing against others, it's about competing against yourself, so you can deliver the best version of you no matter what. So, don't forget to vote for the performers and what award you think they deserve. The next show is Monday 25th of January at 7 PM, followed by a live awards show on Thursday 28th at 8 PM. Until then, Keep voting for your favourite contestant by sharing their picture on Facebook from our album, or by using our web form to vote. Support Granite City Talent Show via our crowdfunder page to give local talent a platform, or by buying yourself a cool hoodie. #SupportLocal.